Hello everyone, this is Skull Connor. We meet again for this second video concerning the Rebirth Rocks head unpack, with as an example the new Cyberpunk Rogue head that I just got here. And that for organizational reasons I put in a folder with the same name of the unpack, which is very extensive. We will detail the additional items, the HUD functionment and all the other features in a third video. For now we will explain the main unpack principle, the nomenclature of each items and objects found there and where the default head provided in the unpack. For the purposes of the video and to avoid any possible conflict with alpha layers and other objects, we are going to do a little return SL origins and say hello to our favorite noob. By resetting your default avatar found here. What I'm going to do right now. I set the camera a little bit so that it is well centered. In appearance too, I go to the wearing object here and select everything and detach as many items as possible to wear only what is strictly necessary. We are ready to unpack the head. For that we just double-click on the Unpack Rebirth Rocks Head Rogue object here. The Unpack initially offers us two versions to choose from for our heads. An Evo X compatible format here and a new 2K BOM format which allows a full 2048 high-resolution rendering of the skins, allowing to circumvent the texture limitations on SL restricted to 1024 pixels. In 2K BOM there is also the term BOM, because indeed we have made our heads fully compatible with this format by maximizing the BOM channels provided by Linden Lab through Universal Tattoos. In number 2 we have additional common content and number 3 specific content for the theme, which will be the subject of another video but which we will still unpack right now. I recover one after the other the different 2K BOM unpacks, Evo X, extra content and the theme content. I move my files into the Rogue folder that I had previously created, and at this stage we can detach the general unpack. For this video we will use the 2K BOM folder, which looks like this, a README note card that I strongly advise you to read for a first use of the Rocks heads. Here we have some unpacks for beards, freckles and makeup, but BOM lashes interests us first, and the skins and shapes. We start by unpacking the lashes by clicking on Add. As most of Rebirth head unpacks, the auto unpacks automatically detach themselves after sending the content. I will come back on BOM lashes later, but first I move the lashes folder here. I will have to add a default lashes one, again by right-clicking and choosing Add as for the 9 one for example. I also need the skins and a shape. This time it's the skins and shapes folder here, and auto unpack. The folder is created here. I move it to the Rogue folder. We will put it in the 2K BOM folder instead. We will have to wear at least a Rebirth body shape here. We possibly have the thematic version, which is at the top. Browse shapes in 2K BOM format. And a skin that we are going to choose among these, and for the nomenclature, WN without neck fixer, WB without brows. You have skin versions with and without brows, and with or without net fixer. If go back to the body shape here. The browse shape, I don't review those items which are the overskin, the additional content, and I will choose a Rosekiss version for example, for the head. Then we can close the Skins and Shapes folder in 2K BOM format, and in the 2K BOM folder we will be able to install the ears. You will just have to double-click on them since in fact all the rebirth objects have been designed to be attached to specific places of the skeleton. So we have the ears, the HUD. We find here two head types with the distinction of the neck size. That means we can use the rocks heads also on men's or women's body and vice versa. In our case we choose this one, the thin neck, and we also wear the mouth. We will also hide the BOM eyes by wearing the alpha eyes here. Small transition, just to add a body and hair to give it a little more complete appearance. This video is ending. See you very soon friends, and I invite you to continue on the next video for the complete handling of the Roc's head with an in-depth exploration of the contents, the HUD usage, the additional contents and the cyberpunk-themed version of the Rogue head.